Alright girl, okay. So hello guys. I do hope everyone is well and feeling good. So as you can see, I do have my gorgeous Chihuahua here with me today, and she wants to go to bed, girl. Like, my boyfriend, aka her dad, is in bed and she wants to go back to bed because she don't want to film with me, and I'm a bit offended. So yes, I am going to be doing the pet tag today. Question number 1 is, what is your pet's name? Now, she is called Jessie, aka Jessica, aka Ellen, aka Rooney. I do have a lot of names for her. They are like, you know, nicknames, but I do call her all of them, and she answers to like all of them as well. Question number 2 is, how did you come up with her name? Does it have any specific significance? So I called it her because of Jessie J the singer, and the reason I call her Ellen as well is because Jessie J's name is Jessica Ellen Cornish, and I called her Jessica Ellen, so it kind of like, you know, turned into a nickname, blah blah blah. You guys get it, I'm sure. Question number 3 is, how old is your pet? And my pet is now 5, and it was her birthday like 2 days ago now, and I can't believe she is already 5. Like, look at her, she's a baby. How can she be 5? Like, how can she be 5 years old? I can't comprehend it. The 4th question is, when did you get your pet? So I got her 5 years ago. I got her when I was still in school, and I am now 20, which is insane. So she has been with me for a long time. I absolutely adore her. Question number 5 is, what breed is your pet? So she is a Chihuahua, as you can see. I will give you a close-up. She is very not amused right now. She is giving you a serious shady look. Question number 6 is, how old were you when you got your pet? So let's go back 5 years ago. I'd have been 15. What is your pet's favourite game? Like, game? Her favourite game is to sleep all goddamn day. She is not a big game player. Like, she don't like ball. She's into like soft plush toys, or toys with like squeaks in. She likes those, but other than that, she's a bit of a, like, you know, plain Jane. What is your favourite thing to do together? So we like to chill in bed and watch TV. Well, I like to watch TV, she goes sleep again. But yeah, I love to chill with her. I love to cuddle her. Like, I got her because I've always had like bigger dogs when I was growing up, and I can't personally, like, you know, connect to a bigger dog, which I know might sound a bit insane because I am sure a lot of you have bigger dogs and have lovely, amazing relationships with them. But with me, I could never connect and, like, you know, have that same kind of love for them as I do with her, because I always wanted a smaller dog that I could pick up and cuddle, because I felt like Labradors and bigger dogs like that, you can never like pick them up and like proper cuddle them. And yeah, it kind of made me sad. Do you go outdoors? If yes, where do you go? When we do go out, we go out as like a family, me, my boyfriend and my dog, well, my baby, my daughter. And we go to the local park, which is not a good place for walking dogs really. It's too packed, and she's a bit of like an antisocial kind of girl. Not like a nasty dog, but she's kind of like irritated by other people and other animals. Like, if they are out and about, she will run up to them and want to play, or like she will be like yapping and barking, but she doesn't want to bite them. She just like gets all excitable and like jumps up, and, you know, too much for outdoors when people are like, oh, I don't want your dog on me, like, you know what I mean? But she is absolutely a sweetheart. Like, she is so lovely to everyone. She is really good around children. Like, she has a really good soul, if you know what I mean. Like, she's so good natured. What is the best thing about your pet? So I would say the best thing about her is her kind nature. She is like really needy, and I love that about her. Like, a lot of people might find that a bit annoying, but she is so like dependent and reliant on us, and I love her like for that. I love that she is such a needy, clingy dog, because that is what I always wanted when I was growing up. I had a lot of dogs, like I said, but none of them were like, you know, really needy or really love me like that, and I love her so much. What is the naughtiest thing your pet has ever done? So I don't know, thinking about it right now, I would say probably, well, I do collect Bratz dolls, as some of you might know if you watch my channel for that sole reason. But she one time chewed up one of their shoes and I was like, girl, don't go there, don't start that, girl, because I'm not having it. But I wouldn't say that was the naughtiest thing she'd ever done. She's not like really a really naughty dog. What is the funniest memory involving your pet? Okay, so let me think about this. It was kind of like a funny moment, but it was also like a very cute moment and a very important moment to me. So basically when I met my boyfriend and he came to my house for the first time to meet me properly, and we kind of like sat on the bed and we were holding hands and I was like, you know, all in love, like I still am, like I was falling in love, girl. So yeah, I was sat there holding his hand and my dog came over and like put her hand on top and I was like, oh my god. And at the moment, at the time, it was kind of like a funny moment, but now I look back and I was like, oh my god, that is so freaking cute. And she has like lots of funny memories. Like for instance, she is such a funny character. She has a lot of like funny ways in terms of like she will sit there and you'll be sat there and if you want to watch something on like an iPad, she will want your attention and she will sit in front of the iPad, she will lie on the iPad, she will grab your hand, she will get in your face, like she won't stop until you pay her attention. And like I have so many funny memories of her being like that. Yeah, she just has like a really quirky, funny kind of personality, which I could tell you so many stories, but I have too many. She is just so unique and like I said, unlike any other pet I have ever had. What is the best memory involving your pet? I do have a really funny one, like, that I do have from when she was, like, first at my house for the first night. Basically, I got her and we said she was going to stay down the stairs and she was this tiny, tiny little dog. And I was like, oh my god, I want her to stay upstairs with me because I am such a loving person. I'm like, oh, she's gonna get cold, like, she's gonna be lonely, you know. Anyway, I ended up going and getting her because she was crying all night. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw her like, well, I could hear her like crying and I'm like, girl, are you alright? So I sat up and she had like fell down the side of my bed in between my drawers and like squished herself in between and was like wriggling her back legs. And oh my god, at the time I was so scared because she was so small and I thought, oh my god, what if like she's like squished her rib or like something like that. But at the time it was quite panicking, quite scary, but now it's such a funny moment. Like I find it so funny to look back on. What is the most rewarding thing about being a pet owner? I think it is that basically you are their kind of everything in a way. You look after them, you feed them, you give them drinks, you know, you provide everything for them. They are yours and without you they couldn't like, you know, do anything. And I think that responsibility of looking after another like living thing and doing it well is a really good feeling, and taking care of her in the right way, because like I said, I do have such a loving kind of personality that I wanted to look after her the best I could, and I feel like I have done that. And to see her happy and like content in life, like she is 5 and I know she might have, well, I hope she has a lot more years on this planet, but looking at her right now, she's such a funny like grumpy, like I say she's getting like an old woman. I know she's only 5, but in dog years, like, she's quite older. And, yeah, just looking at her and, like, how happy she is and, like, her routine, she knows her routine. And I just think it's rewarding to know you are looking after and you are giving another living thing a really good life. And I love that about having a dog. What the hell? Sorry, guys. The next question is, does your pet have a nickname and what is it? Like I said, I call her Ellen, I call her Jessica, I call her Rooney, I call her Uni. I know you guys are like, what? But basically, when you are in a relationship, you kind of have your own kind of language. I know it might sound a bit like cliche, a bit cringy, a bit like, shut up girl, get out. But you do, like, you do have like your own kind of little ways of talking to each other. Now, how this kind of like ties into her is that like my partner, I call him Rue Bear. His name is Paul, so it doesn't kind of have like any nickname reason. I just call it him and I always have. And we have been together nearly like in a few days we will have been together for 3 years, which is so amazing. But yeah, I called it him from like day 2, girl. And basically because of that I started using the word Rue, and then I called her Rue, Jessica Rooney, Jessica Uni, and like Ellen because of Jessica Ellen Cornish, and she has lots of like funny names like that, but yeah, they are like silly, but I do call her those type of things. Have you ever taught your pet any tricks? If so, which ones? Okay, so she can do, the only one she can do is like sit, and she can give her paws, okay, so I can go paw and she will give me her paw when there is a treat involved. Like, she's got to get something for it. Don't get it twisted. She won't do it on cue. Well, let me see. Paw. Paw. She's like, girl, I'm done with you. I'm done. And there you go. So I hope you enjoyed getting to know my pet a little bit more, and a bit more about me and my experience with bringing up a pet, a dog. And I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a lovely comment down below. Don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. And don't worry, I don't upload like every day, so you won't get bombarded with notifications about me. I do have a dog hair on my nose, so fierce. And then if you are feeling extra generous, then please do give me a subscribe to see more from me in the future. And I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Mwah. Bye guys.